go to a fifth set. And now both teams on the back line getting ready to be introduced. Referee set. We're about ready for the introductions. First, of course, the visiting Sewanee Tigers, clad in their traditional purple. They'll be going from right to left. Emory will be going from left to right in their home whites. And here we go. Fans filing in here to the Woodruff Physical Education Facility, outstanding home facility of the Emory Eagles. And this is just the third match of the year for both these teams. Both had their first matches of the year yesterday. And the teams take the floor. And Amanda Meyer played very well yesterday in her first live action. And I believe that Sewanee's going to serve first. They are indeed. Looks like it's going to be Constant Connolly starting out. She's a senior out of Germantown. This team, University of South, has got a number of Georgia players on their roster, so they've got a lot of home crowd support. And we're underway, best of 5 sets to 25 points. And we're underway. Not starting off with a good pass. McKnight puts it over, but partially blocked. Thompson has that one. Right side. Hammered down by Saunders. And that right side attack has become so important. Now on the floor, Amanda Meyer. In for Roisin O'Dowd. And Thompson misses her first serve, which is unusual for her. We're tied at 1 here in the early part of set 1. Olivia Nichols to serve, junior out of Virginia. Right side again. Saunders again on that right side attack. Nice fake in the middle by McKnight to hold the block. And it will be Saunders to serve. 2 serving 1, early part of set 1. Passing very well is Sewanee. Hammered down that time. Beautiful swing, beautiful put away by Destiny Stewart. And you're going to hear me talk about Destiny Stewart and Lily Riley a lot. Destiny is out of Georgia. She's from Alpharetta. And she can deliver the ball. Speaking of delivering the ball, there goes Amanda Meyer with that slide attack, beautifully struck. So neither team so far has been able to slow down the other on side out. McKnight to serve. This one not passed particularly well, be off the net, but rolled. Pushed outside to Martin. Nice swing by Martin. Hard angle spike that time. Emory with their first 2-point lead here in the first set. 4, looking at 2. Tight pass. That's going to be a back row attack called on Sewanee. 5-2. That was all resulting from the tough serve from McKnight. This one passed well. Outside. And there she is again, Destiny Stewart with another good put away. She is going to be a player to watch all during this match. 3 serving 5. Lily Riley, another one of the standout for Sewanee, will serve. That's a tight pass, dumped over by serve. Wow, that happened so fast nobody even moved. She's got a quick release on that when she goes. The left-hander does all the things you want to see done. Meyer to serve now for the Eagles. Back row attack. And maybe something you wanted to watch for there. A reach that maybe didn't need to be made. And here is Stewart to serve. She's already impressed with her first 2 attacks. Bump set. Dug up. And not able to be returned. This pure raw power from Martin. 7 serves 4. And here is Cassie serve to serve. The left-hander. Tough serve. He forces a pass. This is going to be strong, but not able to get over the net. That makes it 8-4. All coming off the tough serve. The first contact in volleyball is it all, whether it be the serve or the pass. This one passed pretty well. Back row. And that's going to go long. 9-4. Emory by 5. And there's a timeout taken by Nancy Mueller, probably a good idea. Emory starts to get on that run, and they become extremely difficult to stop. Emory hitting at about as good as you can hit right now. 6 kills on 7 attacks, and that doesn't get much better than that. That's as good as it gets, and of course that's early part of the set, but that is what you're looking for if you're a coach. You're touching everything, you're attacking, and you're connecting and not making unforced errors. And again, this is the first weekend of the season, so the first live action these players have seen. They've been hitting against each other in practice for a number of weeks, but now we're into live action. The season has gotten underway. Serve will continue with her serve. Most importantly about this serve is to get it in. Because you always, when a team calls a timeout, you don't want to give them the satisfaction of having taken you out of your serve, and Cassie's serve did not. That's powered through the block that time. Lydia Goffey. Lydia Goffey with a nice swing that time. 5 looking at 9. This is Liz Giles. Tough serve, but passed well. Right side. That's going to be long. Just a touch. Not by much. Nicely struck. Just a little long. Didn't quite get all the way on top of it. 6 serving 9. This one not passed. That's going to be an ace. 7 serves 9. Serve coming from the back row. This one passed pretty well. Outside. Hammered by Martin that time. 10 serve 7. And McKnight back on the floor. And Logan Van Rieken in to serve. These are passing and serving substitutions for Jenny McDowell. This one, I guess, done just a little too quick for the referee like. So we will do the substitutions once again. Okay, McKnight back in. And now Logan Van Rieken will serve. She had some very good serves yesterday for the Eagles. Passed well, hammered down. Great swing by Stephanie Price, another one of the local players. She comes out of Grayson High School. 8 serving 10. Another good serve. This is a very good serving team. Saunders, that's not going to come back. And Saunders did not hit that as hard as she could have, but she just took enough off of it to make sure it got in, got the side out, got the ball back. 11 serves 8. Elise Thompson to serve. That's a flat serve that is difficult to pass. Thompson with the dig. Outside, McKnight. Hammered down. Extreme angle shot by McKnight. Good pass, great set. 12 serves 8. Thompson has a very flat serve that is very difficult to pass. It literally, there's an example of it. That's one that I think Emory would like to probably have back, but we play on. Sewanee serves, 9 serving 12. That's going to go long. 3-point for the Eagles, 13-9, and Saunders back to serve now. The left-hander has an excellent serve. She is dangerous equal from the front and back row. Tough serve, but passed well. That's long. No touch. That's going back to Emory. 14 serves 9. This Sewanee team, though, good passing team, plays good defense, and it's got some attackers. This one passed tight, but well. That's going to go wide. 15-9. Emory up by 6. Good attacks both times, just a little bit wide. That one's going to go just a touch out, not by much. Saunders just missed that by a hair. Here's the libero for Sewanee. That's number 4, Anna Ball. Good serve, but passed well. Outside. Dug up by Sewanee. Passed. And a left-handed side there. The left-hander for the Tigers, Lily Riley. The right side attacker out of Virginia did a nice job. 11 serves 15. That's going to go just a touch long. Not by much. So good look by Emory. It was out by just a touch. 16-11. This will be McKnight to serve. Tip and down. And Sewanee is going over and around blocks and doing a lot of tipping. 12 serve 16. They are right in this match. Wouldn't surprise me at all to see this go quite a while. Serve goes over in 2, but it is slowed down. This is tipped. There's the third one that Sewanee has scored on tips. 13 serves 16. Sewanee doing a very nice job right now, the Tigers are. Just taking what the defense gives them. Martin came in from the middle. That's a play we see Emory run a lot, bringing the middle in from the, bringing the middle in to the outside, from the outside to the middle to give her a better hitting angle away from the block. 17 serves 13. Kelsey Means to serve. Served well, blocked. Back row, blocked, dug up, Outside. Good push by Martin. Tip. Dug up, but unable to be controlled. Saunders did all she could to keep that one alive, but once again, that's the 4th point scored by Sewanee on tips. We call that taking what the defense gives you. 14 looking at 17. Right side. Dug up. Back row. Dug up again by Emory this time. Dug up. Serve. And that time a tip was tempted by Emory, something they don't do all that often. That's long. Nice talk by Elise Thompson. She saw that ball going long and told everybody else stay away. 18 serves 14. Serve to serve. Right into the middle. Lydia Goffey with a nice swing. Another Atlanta player out of McDonough, Georgia. So you know they've got a lot of people here watching them play. The local products do. 15 serves 18. Saunders went from the middle attack. That time had to be shoved over, but kept alive. Emory beginning to pick up the tips now. Blocked, dug, and put over. Blocked and down. Combination of Saunders and Roshino down with that block. That's the first big one of the match for Emory. 19 serves 15. Logan Van Rieken back to serve. Emory by 4. A very, very tough first set here. Well played by the Sewanee Tigers. Tough. This one's going to be a roll shot back over to Emory. Can they run offense? Oh, yes, they can. 20 serves 15. Emory is now in the zone. They're up by 5 with 5 to go. Doesn't mean they're going to win. This means that it's much harder to come back when a team is like that. That one not passed well. Going to be a free ball back to the Eagles. Outside, McKnight. Dug up. That's on the line. Nicely struck. Nice strike that time by Sewanee. 16 serves 20. Constant Connolly to serve. Good pass by Thompson. McKnight brought in from the outside into the middle. 21-16. I love that offensive flow. You never know where the ball's going to come from. Cassie Serb doing an excellent job moving the ball around to the various hitters. 21 serves 16. Tight pass. That's a back row block. Setter's back row, and she was participated in the play. And there's the second timeout taken by Nancy Mueller. Probably a good idea to try. Maybe this set's out of reach, but she wants to talk about what might happen for the next set. Statistically right now, Emory looking very strong. Emory hitting .478. Very nice. Sewanee not playing badly at all. I want to make that point very clear. They've got a hitting percentage of .207, which is not bad. Only one block recorded so far. Digs are even. It's really been about Emory being able to handle the serve, and then their offense has really come to play this afternoon here at Woodruff. 22-16. Emory 3 points from set 1. Nancy Mueller doing a good job taking that timeout there because she has to tell her team to try and get back on track because it's not just about this set, it's about the next couple. That's why volleyball is such a difficult sport to win a match in, because you got to win 3 sets. 3 out of 5 in order to win. Thompson back to serve again. She didn't miss one early, but she has really served well. However, I jinxed her. I should know better than that by now, but I didn't. 17 serving 22. Sewanee back with the ball. Well passed. Right side. Blocked. Big roof led by Destiny Stewart with some help from Stephanie Price, the middle. The Alpharetta connection there. Grayson and Alpharetta did a great job. 18-22. Tough serve. Handled well. McKnight found a way, but it was out. Got it over. And Jenny McDowell may need to take a timeout here. One more point, I think she will. But good serves by Sewanee and put them back into this set. Oh my. That time from the right side came thundering in. Leah Saunders to get point 23 on the board, and wow, that ball was not going to be dug. Tough serve, but passed well. Right side. On the line. And it's now 20-23. And the libero. And a ball going back to serve. Soft serve, handled well by Thompson. Right side. Dug up by Thompson again. Pushed over by serve and down. That's what the advantage of having that left-handed setter up there gives you, is that ability to go over on one with authority. 24-20, set point on the board. McKnight to serve. Passed well. And Stewart has really not been stopped. She is definitely a player to be watched for. 21-24, this has been an excellent first set. Set point still on the board for Emory, but Lily Riley may have something to say about that. The right side attacker. Left-hander as well. That's not going to come out. Not passed well. 22-24. And there's a timeout taken by Jenny McDowell. She saw what had happened since the timeout taken by Nancy Mueller and wanted to stop the momentum and remind them about getting the next point, running the offense. But, volleyball is a first contact sport. Whether you're the serving team or the receiving team, it's all about first contact. If you don't have first contact, everything else doesn't really work. The last couple of points for Sewanee have been really nicely done. The Tigers with some good serves. So a reminder there for Emory to get back on track, get this 25th point, move on to set 2. But the left-hander serving back there. You get a left-hand serve coming at you, everything is opposite. So what you're used to is not what you're seeing. 22 serving 24. Blocked by Martin. Serve. That's a mishandled ball call. 23-25. 23-24, excuse me. It is about to be a very big explosion on the Sewanee sideline if they get this next point. Good pass by Thompson. Right side. Blocked. Over. Sewanee back to run offense. Can they tie it? Yes, they can. Folks, we are tied at 24. It's time for some free volleyball. We now will be going to 26. You must win by 2. And this Sewanee team has definitely come to play, and they are playing very, very well. Great serves by Lily Riley, the right side attacker. That's going to go long. The first time Stewart has missed. And that point, set point, back on the board for Emory, 25-24. Kelsey Means to serve. She's had some good serves. Jump float, tough, but handled well by Sewanee. Blocked and down. And that's the way to end a set, with a big, big block. Mostly done by Tara Martin. Nicely done. The help there, I believe, from Rachel O'Dowd, if I don't miss my guess, but that is set number 1 in the books. But my, oh my, what a set it was. 26-24, and as I said, this Sewanee team came to play, and you can tell right away that they are very much into the match and very much ready to play. So there is set 1, though, in the books. The teams changed side. Take a look at some stats here. Emory cooled off a little bit on hitting, but still hitting .312 for the set, that first set. And the Sewanee Tigers hitting at 200, not bad. Eight errors for Sewanee, only 4 for Emory. I know that was something that Jenny McDowell wanted to see her team do better on. And in that first set for the visiting Sewanee Tigers, Destiny Stewart with 6 kills, hitting .400. Lily Riley had 3 kills, Lydia Goffey 3 kills, Stephanie Price 2. For the homestanding Eagles, Leah Saunders, as usual, hitting on top of the game. 5 kills, hitting .571. Tara Martin hitting .571. Serb, the setter, got 2 kills. Morgan McKnight with 2 kills. Amanda Meyer with 1. And so the offense, as usual, spread out pretty well. Good defensive work in the back row. The digs about equal as the team goes. 10 for Emory, 11 for Sewanee. But all that matters is that score on the board. But you know we're in for a tough match here. A lot of players from the local area on this roster. Destiny Stewart from Alpharetta. Lily Riley, check that. A few other players here. Stephanie Price from Grayson. Lydia Goffey from McDonough. So we've got a lot of players with some local ties here, and they'll be very interested in showing that they can play with the #1 team in the nation. And if you think this is the only tough matches that Emory is going to have, by the time the season is over, Emory will have played, as they did yesterday, the #8 team in the country who they beat. They will also play the #3 team in the country, Juniata, Claremont Mudd Scripps, Wittenberg, Chicago, Wisconsin Whitewater, Barry, who they play next weekend, and Christopher Newport. So this is a loaded schedule. So this weekend, very good for Emory to get off to a good start like they did yesterday. Really be on top of their game. But this Sewanee team is very impressive. They've done a really good job. Good passing team. They probably lack the middles to run with Emory on a regular basis, but Stephanie Price has made a liar out of me today. She's a senior out of Grayson, and she has played very, very well. So Emory survives a very difficult first set, 26-24, and they will serve here. Martin will serve. Tough serve, pass well, dumped, blocked, and not coming back. That is combination of McKnight and Roisin O'Dowd doing a nice job starting things off with a block. Always a great way to start a match off, with a block. That serve's not going to cover. Tied at 1. Ball back over to Sewanee. Olivia Nichols to serve. Good serve, but pass well. Right side, blocked. Dumped. Blocked, dug up again. And there it is, Destiny Stewart. This young lady is extremely deadly with that cross-court attack. And Sewanee takes their first lead 2-1 early in set 2. No touch. 3-1, Sewanee now with a lead. This is going to be tight, but passed well. McKnight, dug. Stewart, tip, dug up by McKnight. And on the line. Nice shot by McKnight. Didn't have a great set because it was off the net, but she found open floor, and that is all that matters. 2 serves 3. Emory down 1. Thompson to serve. Blocked, but not stuffed. So that ball goes back over to Sewanee, 4-2. The Tigers lead. Libro Anna ball to serve. Tight pass. And that one didn't come. 5-2. And Sewanee has done a nice job coming back after a disappointing loss and fought very hard. McKnight dug up. This is a very good defensive team. And that's another point for the Tigers. 6 serves 2. Good pass, right side. Dug up. Tight. That time McKnight probably could have let Thompson get that, but didn't know she was there. And Jenny McDowell takes a very wise timeout. It's already 7-2 Sewanee, dominating early here in set number 2. So a very, very well played second set here by the Tigers. So no quitting this team, that's for sure, and they are very, very strong right now, up by 5 early here in set 2, but really have not been challenged offensively and have done a really good job of passing and dealing with everything that Emory has thrown at them defensively. So Emory back on the floor, as is Sewanee. And Anna ball serve will continue. 7-2. Off the block and down goes McKnight. 3 serves 7. Leah Saunders back to serve. Can Emory score some points when they're serving? Thompson with a great dig. Outside. McKnight hammers that ball home. 4 serves 7. And that ball had some serious heavy arm on it. This is passed tight to the net. Blocked. Stewart for the first time been slowed down. Back row. Dug up. Back row for Saunders. Didn't clear. 8-4. Couple of points scored there by Emory, but still Sewanee in control here, 8-4. First touch is important, good side outs. This one's off the net. That's going to be a double hit call on serve. And that one goes back to the Tigers, 9-4. Right side, blocked out. Nicely struck that time. Amanda Meyer with that put away. 5 serves 9. This will be McKnight serving. Deep serve, but handled well. Stewart. And McKnight made a push at it, could not quite get it where it could be reached. And Sewanee continues to side out with great effectiveness. 10-5, they lead by 5. Well passed. Martin. My. All kinds of power that in that swing from Martin. That one went straight down. No one came near it. Important for Emory to really get in some rhythm here. They're only down 4. It's still early. But they want to get in some rhythm offensively and continue to make some big stops. And that's going to be an ace service. 7-10. Kelsey Means with a nice serve that time. Into the net. I guess you often trade an ace for a missed serve, but when you're down trailing by 4, everything counts. Liz Giles to serve. This one not passed well. Martin found a way. Martin found a way again. Kept alive by Sewanee. Be a free ball back to the Eagles. What can they do? Right side. And that didn't come. It's either blocked or didn't come at all. I couldn't tell which, but 12 served 7. This Sewanee team came to win. Better pass that time. Oh, nice fake. 4 hits called. Actually, I think that was a net violation on number 4, excuse me. On Cassie's serve. Right side. Off the block and down. Rachel O'Dowd with that put away. Getting a little late now in set 2. Emory trails by 5. This is serve. This is passed well. And down it goes. Lydia Goffey with that put away. The outside hitter, a freshman out of McDonough. Georgia, that is. 14-8. Sewanee clearly in control. (15-8). And Sewanee really has taken this set and really grabbed hold of it. This one passed well. Right side. Dug up. Kept alive. Thompson gets the second. It'll be a free ball back over. Outside. Blocked. And into the deep corner. Smart shot by Martin. Very smart. 9 serves 15. That was a big, big play by Martin to put the ball into the deep corner. Serving substitution and back row substitutions in for Emory. 9, looking at 15. This one passed off the net. Dug up. McKnight off the block. Apparently, there was not a touch. I thought there was, but I'm up here high. I guess I thought I saw a touch, but I was wrong. 16-9. Sewanee has really been tough. All set. Really taking this set by storm. That one goes in the net, puts point number 10 on the board for the Eagles. 10, serve 16. Can Thompson put a couple of serves up now that cause the Tigers some difficulty will be the question. She is a very, very good server. This one passed well though. Right side. Right side attack, hammered home hard. Olivia Nichols, junior outside hitter. And another timeout taken by Emory. They're down by 7 with only 8 to go. Sewanee is about to enter the zone unless Emory can get a run going, which they have been known to do late in sets, but they need to now. And Jenny McDowell exhorting her team to do just that. Get a run going. Long way to go in this match, only the second set. Emory won the first set, 27-25. Sewanee here controlling the second set right now. Emory not hitting as effectively, and that is because of some excellent defensive work by Sewanee. And we're about to have the teams back on the court. And here we go. Sewanee breaks the huddle. And a ball served, the libero for the University of the South. The Sewanee Tigers will continue with her serve, which has been a good one. Another good serve. Thompson with a good dig. Hammered down. Saunders. A little bit of extra spice on that serve, on that hit, I should say. Saunders really hammered that ball hard. Now Saunders back to serve. But this Sewanee team passes well. Dug up. McKnight finds a way. Not touched. And that's 12-7, 5-point gap. Timeout may have come in exactly the right time. But again, that is a team that can pass. And Destiny Stewart, the young lady wearing number 1, is playing like number 1, 18-12. She is an outside hitter to be reckoned with. Thompson with a good pass, but dug up that time by McKnight. Nicely done. Oh, miscommunication. Little miscommunication after a great dig by Morgan McKnight. 19-12. Sewanee's in the zone. They're up by 7 with 6 to go. Tough comeback now for Emory. That's going to go long. 13 looking at 19. Emory not used to being down on their home court, but this Sewanee team is extremely dangerous. They pass well, play great defense, and they've got hitters. Stuffed. That pass by Sewanee, 14 serving 19. They have Sewanee, and there's a timeout taken by Nancy Mueller. Probably saw knows that Emory has the tendency to make comebacks and to really talk about the next first contact and get that first contact down. Volleyball is a first contact sport. Whether you be the server or you're the passer, it all starts with first contact. So Emory still in the huddle. The Tigers break their huddle. I am very, very impressed with this University of South team. The Tigers have done an outstanding job here, both in the first and second set. Morgan McKnight, big serve coming up here. Can the margin be cut? Tough serve, but pass well. Back row. Dug up. That's going to have touched the net. And that puts point 20 on the board for Sewanee. They're up by 6 with 5 to go. Good pass that time. Outside, Martin. Off the net, no touch. (21-14). Right side. Dug up again. This team plays some defense. Dug up by Thompson, but unable to get to the setter. 22-14, and Sewanee is really taking it to the Eagles on their home floor, which most teams don't do. Martin dug up again. Somehow Sewanee keeps it alive. Free ball back to the Eagles. Serve into the corner. Almost a shot of frustration there. 15-22. Very hard to come back. Certainly not saying it's out of the question, but most importantly, if this set is going to be won by Sewanee, for Emory to come back and learn from it. This one again passed off the net, tipped, blocked, dug up, hammered home that time. Rachel O'Dow with a heavy arm that time. 16 serves 22. Again, win or lose this set, it's important for Emory to regain that offensive focus. Tough serve, that's going to be an ace. 17 serves 22. Nancy Mueller considering a timeout there, and she will indeed take her second timeout. So Emory fighting hard. They're down by a good bit here, still down by 5 with only 3 points to go for Sewanee. So these tough serves that are coming from Emory are making a difference. The biggest thing is flow and composure and getting back in to where they were as they won set 1, and that was a tough set to win. Good here by Kelsey Means done an excellent job on the serve here. They're tough serves. Now Sewanee's passing them. Maybe not quite where they like them, but they are tough serves. This one's a big one. Nicely done and not passed well at all. It's going to be a free ball back over. The Eagles, right side. Never came. It's timing between setter and hitter there. That's just a thing with the timing, and that's just going to happen early in the season. Sewanee now with 23. That's versus 17. I still think Emory has some work to do to get back on track here. This one not passed well. That's going to be a double. Double called by Thompson. And point 24 on the board for the Tigers. They're about to tie this match at 1 apiece. Martin, hammered but dug. That's wide, and Sewanee has tied it at a set apiece, and they win that set convincingly, 25-17. And the team switched sides. That was very difficult, but Sewanee really came to play today and did some really nice things in that set. Looking at stats, Sewanee hit 375 in that set. 10 kills, only 1 error. Emory, on the other hand, hit 138. So the unforced errors have certainly caused difficulty for any team. That goes without saying. But just the extra unforced error. Destiny Stewart continues to hit a ton for the Tigers. Lily Riley right there with her. And 9 kills and 8 kills respectively. Lydia Goffey with 5 kills. Stephanie Price with 2. Leah Saunders with 7 kills leads the way. Tara Martin with 6. Morgan McKnight with 5. So the big three are still the big three. From a defensive perspective, 2020 were even on digs between both teams. Emory has 3 total blocks to 2 for the Tigers, so it's been a pretty even matchup there. Couple of service aces for Kelsey Means. 1 for Morgan McKnight. Cassie Serb has done a good job running the offense. Probably still some timing things to be worked out, but that is just a question of it. This takes time for a new setter to come in and get used to hitters and vice versa. And in that second set, Emory hit 133, and with the final stats now being updated, and Sewanee hit 400. You're going to win an awful lot of volleyball games if you hit 400 for a set. 11 kills, only 1 error. That is error-free volleyball. The team switch sides. Emory in the home white will be going from left to right. The Tigers of Sewanee from right to left. But they should come out. Both teams need to really bear down. The third set typically tells who's going to win out here in a best-of-5 set match. We are tied at a set apiece. So we'll see how this turns out. Emory, a veteran team, they're not going to panic. They're just going to go out and play hard, which is what this team does and does extremely well. It'll be number 15, Constant Connolly, back to serve for the Tigers, and they have been impressive. 25-17, they really grabbed hold of set 2 and did an excellent job. It's a free ball back on the overpass. Right side attack. Dug up again. Right side again, tipped. And I thought maybe that Elise Thompson had a pancake dig on that one, but apparently I'm pretty high up here in the Woodruff Center, so I can't see for sure, and no argument from the Emory bench. So apparently she came close but did not quite get it, and Sewanee back out to where they were in set number 2 with a lead. 1-0 as we start set number 3. That's going to go long. Good look there by Emory, and Elise Thompson running that back row. We're tied at 1. It will be Thompson to serve. Tough serve. Passed way off the net. Never came. That was a very, very tough serve. Emory back on top 2-1 for the first time in quite some time. Sewanee led that second set from coast to coast. That's going to be an ace. Thompson beginning to serve the way she did yesterday in many of the sets. She really, really puts a lot of movement on the ball. This one passed well off the net. Free ball over. Dug up. Serve sets. McKnight. Dug up. Gotta go. Nice job by serve, pushing back deep. Thompson made a run at that, but that was a very, very well played shot. That one struck by Gray Shiverick, another Atlanta product out of Episcopal School. My. When Leah Saunders connects and there's not a significant block up, the ball is going to go down. Just a question of where. Beautiful swing, 4-2. But again, the passing pretty good. Block, back over. Serve, goes over in 1. Destiny Stewart, dug up. And that's going to be 4 hits. Actually, this down ball was down. 3-4. Ball back over to the Tigers. And Libro Anna Ball, the freshman out of Nashville, to serve for Sewanee. 3 serves 4. That one clipped the net, but it was over. McKnight dumps and down. Nice look by McKnight. She saw that the defense was back. She had the opening, went over the top of the block, and just dropped it down. 5-3. They all count as kills when they hit the floor. There's no extra bonus points for speed. McKnight serving. That one passed well off the net. And that one stuffed by serve. 6-3. Emory looking more like their usual form of play. That second set may have been a very important wake-up call. Not that Emory is undefeated, of course. They are this year, and not that anyone can't play with them. That's going to go long. McKnight missed that one. That was a very well-played set by Sewanee, and this goes to show you when a team hits 400 against you, they're gonna win in most cases. 4 serve 6. Early here in set 3. That's long. Good look that time. That was Maureen Schick doing a good job on the look there, making sure that ball was let go. And it's 7-4. Kelsey Means to serve. 7 looking at 4. Nice serve. Free ball back over to the Tigers. They go outside. Oh my! Beautiful look there. Cassie serve found a wide open Tara Martin. No block up. Oh my. 8-4 Eagles. This one passed a little bit to the right. Destiny Stewart. She is a player to be watched. What an effective attacker she is. 1 block, 2 blocks, she is just flat good. 5 serves 8. Stewart back to serve now. Good pass, but tight. Tipped over. I'm not sure what that call was, maybe a net violation. I could not tell from where I'm sitting. 9-5. Ball back over. Serving, right side. Dug up by Thompson. Unable to be played. Nice dig by Elise Thompson. Just couldn't quite get it to the setter. 6 serves 9. Back over to the Tigers. Liz Giles to serve for the Tigers. Nicely passed. Outside. Dug up. Thompson keeps it alive. Goes over on 2. Back row. Never came. Ten serve 6. More like what we're used to seeing from the Eagles, and I don't mean just this year. It's early in the season, of course. 10 serve 6. Logan Van Rieken. Tough serve. Blocked. Morgan McKnight. And Roschino down, and Nancy Miller has seen enough. That's a timeout taken by Sewanee. They trail 11-6. The Eagles look to be back on their game, and sometimes a loss in a set does that to you. You kind of think about what you're doing, and remember that no one gives you anything in this sport. You've got to win on your own. But Emory looks a lot better here than they did in set 2. We're tied at a set apiece. And Jenny McDowell talking to her team. The Tigers back on the floor, having called the timeout. Both teams back in action. And it will be Logan Van Rieken continuing with her serve. 11 serve 6. Emory by 5. Nice serve. A lot of movement on that ball. But right in the middle and down. Lydia Goffey with a beautiful swing, the freshman out of McDonough. A lot of local players here. 7 serves 11. This Sewanee team is not going to go away at all easily. They serve tough. They play great defense. And they find a way to keep the ball alive. And that's going to go wide. But nicely reached down. 12 serve 7. Emory doing a better job on side-out offense in this set. 12-7, and Elise Thompson back to serve. That's a flat serve. It's passed off the net. Dug up by Thompson. Right side. Down. Saunders. Beautiful swing. Right between the defenders. No chance to be digging that ball. 13 serve 7. Good pass this time. Dug up, but Saunders touched it but unable to bring it up. It was a very well struck ball by Sewanee, though. Serving sub in, Olivia Nichols. Junior outside hitter, 8, serving 13. This one not passed well, though. Serve, puts it up where McKnight can get it. But a free ball, a ball back, never came. Not sure if the block had anything to do with that, but it was a good-sized block up there. And this will be Saunders back to serve. Emory leads 14-8. Serve with a lot of movement on it. Outside, Stewart, wide. First time she's missed, I think, all day. 15-8. Emory is doing to Sewanee so far in this set what Sewanee did to Emory in last set. Taking the set by the throat and really working hard on it. Stewart again, and that time she went right back to what she's been doing, that cross-court, deep cross-court shot, which is extremely difficult to dig. You don't set up defense for that, and that is 9 serving 15, the libero, and a ball to serve. Thompson, good pass, McKnight, tips. And that was a strange looking play. But Sewanee gets the point. 10 serves 15. Ball serve continues. Beautiful swing that time. That off the arm of Amanda Meyer. Nicely done, 16-10. And now be McKnight to serve. Emory by 6. Passed well, right side, partially blocked. And that time Meyer tried to do a little too much with that ball. May have been a little low on the set, I'm not sure, but she tried to do too much. Sometimes you just got to know what you can do with the ball and keep it in play and come back to live another day. 11 serve 16. Great pass. Martin, wow. She has put some absolute hammers on balls today. 17-11. Emory's offense looks to be back on track here in this set, unlike the last one. Emory by 6. Kelsey Means in to serve. Tough serve, but passed well. Stewart. Anytime they can get the ball to Stewart, I would guess that Sewanee's going to do it because she has been unstoppable. 12 serve 17. Tough serve by Stewart, outside to Martin, and she goes wide. And here comes Sewanee back, 13 serve 17, they're within 4. That one goes in the net. Emory catches a break there. I kind of felt like Sewanee might go on one of their runs here, which they showed they could do last set. 18 serves 13. Serve. Tough serve. And that's going to go long. Nice look by Emory, but that's out. Emory in the zone. They're up by 6 with 6 to go. Right side. Dug up. No argument. It was called down by the lines person. And again, no real argument. Nice run there by Maureen Schick. She almost had it. 14 serves 19. Good pass by Emory. Outside. Tipped. And down. And Emory has figured out what Sewanee is doing defensively and knows where the holes are, and they may not hammer them down hard, but they know where the holes are and they're hitting them. 20 serves 14. Tough serve. Very tough serve that time by Logan Van Rieken, but somehow the Tigers survive. 15 serves 20. Wow, what a dig. And off the block. I wouldn't be surprised to see a timeout taken by Emory with one more point. 16 serves 20, and Sewanee shows no signs that they are going to go gently into that good night. Another tough serve. Serve gets this one. And this one goes down. Nice stop there. Big put away. 21-16, the lead back to 5. Elise Thompson to serve. Emory by 5 with 4 to go. That's going to go long. Almost played, but Sewanee thought the better of it. 17 serves 21. Olivia Nichols to serve for the Tigers. McKnight off the block and down. 22-17. The side-out offense has certainly been back on display here, as we're used to seeing Emory do. And this will be Saunders to serve for the Eagles. Tough serve deep. Bump set, right side attack, partially blocked. Thompson with a nice pass, right side, blocked and over. Miscommunication by Sewanee there. They did a good job on defense, but the Eagles come away with the point, up 23-17. Timeout taken. Timeout taken by Sewanee. Probably a smart one because, again, just like Emory the last game, whether they can win this game or not, they need to be thinking about the match overall. And Emory back to hitting close to where they like to be, hitting .348 for the set. 10 kills, only 2 errors, while Sewanee has had 13 kills but made 8 errors. And the blocks beginning to add up for Emory as well. The Eagles with 5 total blocks for the match. But I will tell you, this Sewanee team is going to cause a lot of people a lot of problems. They are a very well coached and well put together team. 23-17, Saunders to serve. Can she put set point on the board for the Eagles? Nice serve. Bump serve, bump set again. Stewart had to roll that one over. McKnight on the line. Overruled and called out. It was called in by the linesperson, overruled and called out. Wow, something you don't see very often. 18 serves 23. Thompson with a good pass. Dug up by Sewanee. Stewart, that never came. And there is set point on the board. 24-18. Emory with a bushel of set points now. They'd like to end it quickly and move on and try and win this in a 4th set without any drama behind it. This one passed off the net. Blocked. Outside, to the right side. Dug up. Nice dig by Saunders. Martin will drop it over because she had to. Outside, Stewart. Dug up again. Martin. That is not going to come back, and Emory with extremely good play here in set number 2. That was 25-18. They win that set. Nicely done by Emory. Great comeback out of a difficult set number 2. But they now lead 2 sets to 1, but it's a long way to go till we get to the end, folks. I promise you that this Sewanee team is not going to go away easily. They are a very confident group. You can tell the way they play. Emory hitting .256 now for the match. Sewanee hitting .228. Both teams playing pretty well. Destiny Stewart with 14 kills, hitting .310. Lily Riley, 11 kills. Lydia Goffey with 8 kills. Stephanie Price and Macy Gardella with 3 kills apiece for the homestanding Eagles. Tara Martin with 10 kills. Leah Saunders with 9, both hitting high percentage. Martin with 400, Saunders at 353. Morgan McKnight hitting 8 kills. Cassie served 4 of her own kills. Rosine O'Dowd with 3. Amanda Meyer with 3. In the back row, no surprise, Elise Thompson has 6. Leah Saunders also has 6. She's playing great defense back as well. So it's a very even match, as you might expect. The block did start to come into play in set number 3 more. Good blocking work by Emory at the net. Blocking and changing some of the shots of the Tigers. But they are a very competent, well-coached bunch. Whoever plays this team, well, better plan on playing for a while, because they're going to play hard and they are going to play well. About ready to get the 4th set underway. Emory leading 2-1. They really showed a lot of fire coming out from that 2nd set loss into the 3rd set. Very impressive comeback. And volleyball is such a mental game. The movements you do, but you've got to be sure about everything you're doing, and Emory really looked confident that time. Every move they made, it looked like they were very, very ready to play, very confident in what they were doing. About 18 seconds, and we'll be underway on set 4. Team's about to hit the floor on the whistle. At least I think. Here we go. Early in the season match, but a couple of really good ones we have seen here. Johnson of Wales, a very impressive team. And today, Sewanee, a very impressive team. And I believe it will be Emory to serve here at the beginning of set 4, I think. Maybe not. Yep, they will serve. And it will be Logan Van Rieken back to serve for the Eagles. We start up set 4, Emory up 2-1 in a very, very entertaining match here. Very well played by both sides. Tough serve to start out. That's out. That shot just kind of rolled long. One that doesn't make many hitting errors, and that's one Lydia Goffey would like to have back. Another tough serve. That's going to be tight to the net. Dug up and blocked down. Nicely done that time by Sewanee. Stephanie Price with that put away. 1-1 early here in the 4th set. This one passed way off the net and not going to go over McKnight. Unusual for her to do that. She doesn't make many mistakes, but Sewanee now back up 2-1 here, early part of set 4. Tough serve, though. Very tough serve. Speaking of which, there's a service ace, Constant Connolly. 2 tough serves, and here is Sewanee doing what they did in set number 2, which is start out strong. Emory needs to respond and respond quickly. This team, if it gets on a run, is awfully tough to slow down. That goes long, not by a lot. A little bit of hesitation on the part of the lines person, but no real argument from the Sewanee bench. 2 serves 3. Elise Thompson to serve for the Eagles. Tough serve. Dug up. Right side. That was Doug on the pancake dig. Nicely done. Nicely done that time by Emory. Withstood the charge. Great defensive work. Keep that ball alive. 3-3. We are tied here in set 4. Roll shot, dug up by McKnight. McKnight finds a way. Wow, what an up. Great job by Sewanee keeping it alive. We go right side, there's a block. Dug up by Thompson. What a rally. Oh my, what a rally. And sometimes those rallies can be telling. I hope it's not in this case because Emory did not win it, but great defensive work by the Tigers. This will be Olivia Nichols to serve. They lead 4-3 to the Tigers. And they now lead 5-3. Nichols' serve continues. Tigers by 2. Well passed. McKnight dug up. Harshly blocked and dug up. And that one never came. 4 serves 5. Saunders to serve. Great block there by Amanda Meyer for the Eagles. Block beginning to show itself here for the Eagles. This one passed, served, passed well over. Dug up that time. Oh my! Beautiful shot to the deep corner by Morgan McKnight. My, 5-5. Perfectly struck ball, undiggable from where the defense was. Stewart blocked. Dug up and pushed deep corner by McKnight. What a smart play that was. 6-5. Sometimes you don't have to use all 3. One shot, one push, and it was deep corner and in. Emory back in the lead, 6-5. That one goes just wide. We're tied at 6. Long way to go here in set number 4. This one passed well off the net, but kept alive. And touched. Saunders from the back row put a lot on that ball and got a touch out of Sewanee. Emory takes the lead again, 7-6. Tough serve, and it will not come back. Emory's serving has really moved up a notch here. 8-6, Emory now up by 2 for the first time in this set. This one passed off the net. Roll shot, Doug. Oh, serve just got it over somehow. Blocked. And Destiny Stewart now for the first couple of times has been blocked. Substitution coming in for the Tigers. Lydia Goffey coming in, maybe to help out in the back row some. 10-6, Emory by 4. It's going to be a free ball back. Martin, dumped. Tigers keep playing defense. And they keep playing defense. Stewart just missed that one. And Nancy Mueller has seen enough. Emory up 11-6, I believe. Maybe I guess it is 10-6. I thought it was 11-6, but But I guess it is 10-6. I thought it was 11-6. Score right? I thought it was 11-6. Huh? Okay. 10-6 it is. I just verified that. I thought for some reason it was going to be 11-6, but I was wrong. Nancy Miller with a wise timeout there, as I think she saw Emory beginning to start exerting their influence and really pushing hard. McKnight back to serve again. Serving has been more aggressive for Emory as this match has progressed, and also, again, I keep reminding you, I know, and I don't mean to be repetitive, but it is the first weekend of the season. And that's going to sail. And McKnight just got a little bit too much on that one. 7 serves 10 now. Sewanee trails by 3. Lily Riley to serve. And that never came, so we exchanged missed serves. This will be Kelsey Means to serve. She's had some excellent serves. Emory leads 11-7 here in set 4. Tough serve that time, passed well off the net, back row. Doug. Outside to Martin. That's a lift called against Sewanee. Nancy Miller questioning what, but that's going to happen from time to time. 12-7, Emory up. And that one did not go. 8 serves 12. Destiny Stewart back to serve for the Tigers. Short serve. Free ball back over and dump. Dug up. Nicely done. That by Roshino Dowd. Nicely done that time. 13-8. Emory has survived some plays that they ordinarily would not. And now the server to serve. Excuse me, the setter to serve. Good swing that time by Macy Gardella, the middle blocker, the senior out of Florida. 9. Emory's passing really has come along. Dug up, kicked up. Wow. But that one had to come down. What a play by Thompson making the kick save. You don't see that. You see that about once a tournament. And that was probably it. But now here comes Sewanee. It is 10 looking at 13. Well passed. Martin dug up. Back row, Stewart. Beautiful shot by Stewart in the back row. (11 serves 13. Anybody's game here in set 4. And that goes wide. Nice look that time by Maureen Schick, making sure it was out. She was right next to it. 14-11. Emory by 3. Long way to go here in set 4. Substitutions coming in now for Emory. Front and back row. McKnight back in. And Martin going out. Passing and front row substitutions here. And this will be Logan Van Rieken to serve for the Eagles. They lead by 3. Deep serve, but passed well. Dug up. serve. Saunders was not able to get a real big swing on that one. Tried hard. 2-point game, 12, serving 14. Constance Connolly to serve for the Tigers. Tough serve, but passed well. Right side. That's out. Beautiful swing. A lot of power on that ball. Side out play for Emory has really come back after that second set. Came back strong in the third set, and even though I think Sewanee is playing better here, Emory still holding tough. That one never came, just missed. 16-12, Emory by 4. Thompson with a serve. That's a tough one. A lot of motion there. Dug up. McKnight didn't quite get a swing on that one. That's a touch. That's going to go back over to Sewanee. As I said, the Tigers are here for the long haul. Lydia Goffey to serve for the Tigers. 13 serving 16. Nice pass by Thompson. Right side. Blocked. Kept alive. Free ball back to Emory. Miscommunication that time. A little bit of offensive miscommunication. 2-point game. 14 serve 16. This one passed well off the net. McKnight finds a way to get it over, but it's going to be a free ball back to the Eagles. Can they convert? Oh, yes, they can. McKnight says, don't give me two swings at it. I will put one of them down, and indeed she did. 17-14. Getting late now in set number 4. And Saunders back to serve. Leah has been excellent. And that one well out, 18-14. I think it might have been a low set. I couldn't tell from my angle. Emory up by 4. A little bit of court maintenance going on, and we play on. Saunders back to serve again. Tough serve. Going to be a free ball back. That was an out ball, but played. And somehow McKnight found a way. Stewart, and there's a great play by Saunders, keeping it alive from the back row. Blocked. And that ball, what a rally. Back and forth we go. Stewart dug up. Miscommunication there. People trying to do a little bit too much that time, I think. That'll be one they talk about later in the film room. 15 serves 18. Here's the libero. Anna Ball to serve. She's played excellent today for the Tigers. Out. That's going to be a long ball. Looked at and let go by Emory. 19-15, and this will be McKnight to serve for the Eagles. Looks like a little bit of court maintenance needs to be done here. Jenny McDowell will do that one herself. Wants to make sure nobody trips or falls or anything else that might happen. (19) serves 15. Another flat serve and not passed well. But Stewart's got a beat on it, but dug up by Thompson. And that one never came. It was an idea to put it into the right front corner by Amanda Meyer, but she never got enough on it to do so. 16 serves 19. Lily Riley to serve. Been an outstanding player today. Good serve there. Martin. Oh, yes. Power. Nothing but power. 20 serve 16. Big swing by Martin there. Great set, big swing. Kelsey Means to serve. Emory by 4. Can they go into the zone here? Tough serve. Free ball over, Doug. Martin. Dug up by Sewanee. Free ball back again to Emory. Martin. That one drops down. 21-16. Emory has entered the zone. They're up by 5 with 4 to go. And this Sewanee team, they may lose this match, but they are going to cause everybody they play a lot of problems. They are that good. Tipped, dug up by Means, dumped by Sir. And there's the timeout taken by Nancy Mueller. She had to do that. Her team running out of points and opportunities. Trailing now by 6, only 3 to go for Emory. But this University of South team, these Sewanee Tigers, they have nothing to be ashamed about. They have played extremely well all weekend. They may lose this match, but most people do on Emory's home floor. But this is a very, very good team. As I said, they will cause everybody who they play a lot of problems. Kelsey Means will go back to serve again. Emory up by 6 with 3 to go. We're back on the Florida Live action. Means to serve. Beautiful serve. That was a flat serve, had nothing on it. Tip shot, beautiful shot by Destiny Stewart. Great job going to the deep corner. And Stewart will go back to serve now. First time side out will be something that I'm sure that was talked about. That's going to be a free ball back over. Dug up, back and forth we go with the digs. Back row, off the back row swing. Saunders is deadly, whether she's in the front row or the back row. That is point 23 on the board. And this will be the setter. Serve will serve. Outside, blocked and down. Great block that time by Saunders and Rosine O'Dowd, and match point on the board for Emory, 24-17. And that one did not go, and Emory is going to win a very hard-fought match. They win 27-25. 17-25, 25-18, and 25-17. A very well-played match. The number 1 team in the country was given all it could handle by a very, very fine Sewanee Tiger team that is going to cause everyone they play trouble. Emory moves to 3-0 on the year. Take a quick look at some stats here before give you an idea of what happened. Emory hit 250 in that 4th and final set. 12 kills, only 3 errors. Had a few more, but they held Sewanee to only .028 hitting percentage, and that's going to win you a lot of matches. The blocks, Emory with 7 total blocks. Sewanee only 2. Diggs, Emory with 45, outdug by Sewanee, 49. For Sewanee, Destiny Stewart, 17 kills. She was very impressive. Lily Raleigh with 12 kills. Lydia Goffey was 10. Stephanie Price with 5. Macy Gardella with 4. Very good team. 10 digs for Constance Connolly. And 9 for the Libero, Anna Ball. And for Emory, as you might expect, the 2 names at the top, Leah Saunders and Tara Martin, hitting .346 and .393 respectfully, and that is as good as it gets. Morgan McKnight, 11 kills. Cassie Serb, the center, with 5 kills. Roisin O'Dowd with 4. Amanda Meyer with 3. And on the defensive side, Elise Thompson with 12 digs, leading everyone. And it has been a great weekend of volleyball here. Emory has done a lot of good things this weekend in their first weekend of the year. But I am very impressed with the teams we saw in this tournament, and Emory is going to need all the experience they can because their schedule is brutal. Starting next weekend when they go to Barry to take on a very tough Barry team that is ranked currently 19 in the country and beat the number 11 ranked team Ithaca last night in a 5-set duel. They will also play Juniata. They'll play Claremont Mudd Scripps. I hope we got that right. Wittenberg. They'll play Chicago. Wisconsin Whitewater. So, as usual, Jenny McDowell has set up a very tough schedule for this team. It has been great bringing you another weekend of Emory Volleyball. I'll be back with you when the team returns back to town. For now, this is Phil Bush saying we will see you down the road and in the gym.